And now we're going to call the co-author, Dr. Chinnababu Sunkavalli, to come and tell us about living for a legacy. A big applause to Dr. Chinnababu.
Good evening to each and everyone. It is such a momentous occasion in my life. Even as I stand here, I do have goosebumps. Honorable former Vice President of India, Sri Venkaiah Naidu Garu, Dr. Pavan Gorukanti, the Director of Yashoda Hospitals, esteemed guests, partners in good works, friends and colleagues. Today marks a significant moment, not a personal achievement, but as a collective celebration of hope and resilience in our ongoing battle against cancer. This is a big issue, and together we can fight this disease. This book, while billed as my story to some extent, I would probably say that it is truly a story of inspirers, a cloud of inspirers who are seated here. Each one of you, in one or the other way, had an influence in my life and shaping my life. Countless brave people who have fought the disease of cancer, they have fought with unwavering courage, and I, consider this as a tribute to them for their relentless spirit of overcoming cancer. In our midst, I request you to give a big round of applause to many cancer conquerors who are seated here. I can see Geeta, I can see countless people seated here. Your courage is immense, and that's what keeps me moving every day. A sparkle of hope in your eyes every day makes me to get up the next day, and the story keeps moving on. Even as Professor Arun Tiwari, my co-author, has mentioned about the moving finger in the book, I see that I keep moving because of your spirit. The narrative of this book is inspired by the selfless love of my mother, Srimati Baby Sunkavalli. She is called to be with her creator about 10 years back. Her continuous prayers have laid a foundation for what I am today. I do also celebrate the unflinching support of my father, who is seated in our midst today, for his hard work and commitment to raise his children who would be of some use for the country at large. Our journey began with the insights of Professor Arun Tiwari ji. You have heard him speak. He speaks from the heart. He just told me that I need to realize that I have a profound purpose in my life. Even as we were chatting, he understood that. And his wisdom has helped us to draft this book. The narrative is a beacon of hope and strength for those battling with cancer. I also hope that this book would be an inspiration for a generation or more, young doctors and others, to a life of compassion and care. I have no hesitation in telling to each one of you that this book is more than my story. It has a compilation of the science of cancer, the treatment of cancer, and the prevention of cancer. The truest scientific knowledge is presented in this book. In writing this book, many remarkable individuals have supported and inspired me. I am privileged to be working at the most modern hospital in the city, led by Dr. Pavan Gorukanti, wherein I have an access to most advanced cancer care in order to give the best outcomes to our patients, which would be my legacy, even as I touch every life every day. The kind of equipment, the kind of infrastructure, the kind of support system, this has been possible. I also want to recognize the founder of Grace Cancer Foundation, Sri B.L. Sujata Rao Garu. Under his leadership as a pillar of strength, we've been able to touch the lives at the grassroots levels. Even as for the last 15 years, every Friday has been my day to go to Nizamabad. And that's how we're able to, through the foundation work, we're able to connect with the grassroots level. And that has been a significant, role in my life. My dear friend Chandu Tota, from Silicon Valley, who is the Vice President at Google, he has been instrumental in connecting the foundation to the technology, and so that we have the right innovative solution to fight cancer. Today, we are honored by the presence of a revered leader, orator, and a scholar. Sri Venkaya Naidu Garu. Sir, it is such an honor for me to stand in front of you. Thank you for blessing. Even as we have seen the importance of blessings in Professor Arun Tiwari when he was narrating. His writings have touched millions of lives. I'm sure many of you who are seated here have come to listen to his speech today. Such a great orator he is. For decades, he has been, he has left his legacy through various books, and his life is a testament to the spirit that he brings across. I consider today, sir, your presence here is a testament to the collaborative spirit that this whole cause embodies. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. One thing that I want to mention here is there is worrying increase in the cancer incidence in India. Even as the burden is increasing, collectively we need to work towards reducing the burden, reducing the mortality. Over a period of time, every family could be having one person suffering with this disease. I hope and pray that this would be another non-communicable diseases which can be easily managed. It could be deaths due to cancer have come down in the West by 33% in the last 3 decades. This has been possible because of awareness, early detection, and change in lifestyle, especially smoking. And also the incidences come down, the mortalities have come down mainly because of advanced treatments also. So we can replicate these models in India so that we can not just look at eradicate, but at least to eliminate and reduce the cancer mortality and the cancer burden. So this requires newer solutions, and this situation warrants collaborative effort and your patronage, even as we continue to reach out to the masses, the unreached people, the marginalized ones. I would consider it will be a privilege to have your patronage and support even as we want to scale up our operations. At present, it is beyond our means and capacity. To my dear friend and mentor of late, Professor Arun Tiwari ji, and to all of you who are seated here, you have walked this path with me, doctors, nurses, patients, well-wishers, friends, their families. This book is a tribute to your indomitable spirit. I once again say this book is a tribute to your indomitable spirit. As we release this book, we do more than share knowledge and stories. Each one of us will have a stories. But we ignite a flame of hope and solidarity in our collective battle against cancer. With your continued support and blessings, we are not just managing a disease, we are embarking on a journey of a powerful mission to transform lives. Thank you for being the biggest blessing in my life and for being part of this legacy of compassion and healing. May we continue to draw inspiration from those who have left us before, and also strength and spirit of those we are privileged to serve. I just want to close with one note. We live to live, and what we leave behind will live on in the hearts of those who we touch with our living. This is as much exciting as fearful. What drives me, the managing director of Yashoda Hospitals keeps telling that I am a double engine, Bundy. What drives me, what makes me to overcome challenges every day? You have heard this word many times, but I want to repeat it. It is grace, God's grace. I receive it every day. I dispense it to everyone each day. I conclude with the words from the scriptures. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Let me challenge and encourage each one of you to live the mandate to leave a legacy. Thank you so much.